When Saulo already mentioned that I was in Australia basically, and give a bit of a background. I was born in Lebanon, and I moved to Australia when I was younger to study. And then I stayed in Australia and became Australian. Basically, that became my second home. And from there, I moved to Dubai as an expatriate with Louis Vuitton, and North America, and now in Brazil. So 5 countries in total. When I moved to Australia, I was an international student at that time. And my intention is to pursue my education, finish my bachelor, do a master's degree. And, then I fell in love with the place. And I wanted to stay in the country. And, I was really kind of in love with the place, basically. So I didn't want it to leave. At that time, my understanding that when I have finished my education, I will be eligible to apply for a permanent residency and remain in the country, basically. But whatever I was studying at that time was no longer in demand anymore by the government or by the immigration, basically, list of occupancy. So I decided that I'm quite passionate about staying there and making that my home. I want to make it happen. So what can I do? So I decided to become resourceful and think about it and how can I do that. So I went to the history of what has been in demand by the immigration department at that time as skills, migrant skills, for the past 10 years, and hasn't changed that much. So I realized that what was in demand was skills that are related to operational matters, like a hairdresser, like a butcher, a cook or whatever. So what I ended up doing, ladies and gentlemen, after I finished my bachelor degree and MBA, I decided to study to become a cook. So I enrolled for a year and a half in an intense program to become a cook, a chef. And I actually worked in restaurants at that time. I was quite young and I was quite crazy and I wanted to take that risk. And there was no freaking guarantee whatsoever that after I spent tens of thousands of dollars and another 2 years of my life roughly, and working in kitchens with interns basically, that I will be able to get that opportunity to apply and be eligible for that permanent residency. And I took that risk and I made it happen. And that became my country. And I became a resident about that. And that obviously, such a massive learning experience for me, and such a pride I speak about myself, that today I'm a CFO who started as a cook in his career, basically, that it transformed me from inside out. And this is my point about taking risk in your life. This is kind of a small personal example for you.